Hi everyone, my name is JT Pilot, and today we'll be making another video. This time we'll be doing a full 1/4 scale review of this Phoenix model Southwest Airlines Boeing 747-MAX 8 with the 1000th Boeing 747-4 Southwest Airlines sticker. So, this was a Phoenix November 2023 release that started the ride to retailers in April of 2024. And since I am a big time Southwest collector, I had to get my hands on. This is a great I would say it's a good Phoenix model. I wouldn't say it's a great model by any means, but it's still a good model. And, the Southwest 747 Max demand in 1/4 scale is endless, so people will still buy it no matter what. And this is actually a fairly decent model. It is my first ever Phoenix 747 Max. I heard some negative things about this model, so we'll be debunking those in today's video. So yeah, and also in today's video, we'll be doing a comparison with this model along with the NG models in Gemini Jet's Southwest Max 8. So you guys know what you're buying in the 1/4 scale. So we'll start off with this review with the box of this model, and then we'll proceed on to the model itself, and then we'll proceed on to the comparison. So let's get started off with the box of this model. So starting off with the box for this model. So here's the box. This is a pretty small box for this aircraft, but that's all right. It takes up less space on your shelf. So here are the Boeing 747 Max 8 titles. 8 Max there. That's a little out of order there, but just ignore that. Here you have the CGI image there. Then you have the Southwest Airlines logo on the bottom left, along with the registration. And then you got some clouds on here. It's a beautiful box. So you have the bottom of the box there. You have your item number, which is 04571. You have the barcode. You have your warning labels there. Then you have the right side of the box, the top of the box, and the left side of the box, all with the CGI images of the aircraft. Then you have the back of the box with the Boeing 747-8 Max titles, the Southwest Airlines logo, and then you have the CGI image and the 1000 Boeing 747 delivered to Southwest Airlines logo. And alright, so proceeding on to the model itself, let's start off with the left side of this model. So starting off with the nose area, here you have the weather dome there and the nose cone there. You have the cockpit windows. These are looking alright. They could be a little bit better shaped, but that's alright. Here you have the 1000 Boeing 747 sticker for Southwest Airlines. They're looking great. Just to know, this aircraft with the sticker does not fly in real life. This was a promotional aircraft, and the sticker was shortly taken off after the little promotion image there from Southwest. So that's something to note. Here you have your nose landing gear with the fleet number down there. And the nose landing gear is a little short on this model, but that's all right. And the landing gears on this model are just okay. They're a little metallic, so that's a little issue for me. You have the L1 door looking great. Southwest Airlines logo there looking great. And then you have the bottom antenna there, so it's great that Phoenix models does actually include antennas on the bottom and top of their aircraft. Here you have the CFM LEAP engines. They could be better shaped. That ring's a little too large. Here you have the split tip winglets on this model. These are looking good. If I can get my camera to focus there. There you go. Here's the split tip winglets. They're looking good. And then you have your emergency escape doors there. Then the emergency escape paths on the wings there. The wings do have lots of details, so that's great to see. And then we have the Wi-Fi box up there. You have another antenna. And then there's the anti-collision light up here too, so looking great. And the Wi-Fi box does have the white ring around it, unlike some other manufacturers, so that's great attention to detail there by Phoenix. And then you have your United States flag in the registration, once again, in the L2 door, in the elevators, in the vertical stabilizer. This area is looking perfect. And proceeding on to the back of the model here, the APU exhaust looking perfect there in the back of the wings. This area is looking perfect. And proceeding on to the bottom of this aircraft, so here we have the bottom of the tail looking perfect there. You have your two antennas. You have your wing landing gear there. You have your stand hold there, so that's great to see. Yes, they do. And this model does indeed have the two antennas like some other manufacturers. So then you have the bottom of the wings looking perfect there. And then you got some white dots around the stand hold. I don't believe those exist in real life, but yeah, somebody knows in the comments down below, just let me know. And then you have the heart logo, and you have another antenna there, and then you have the nose landing gear looking perfect, and you have the Max 8 title. Alright, so proceeding on to the front side of this aircraft, so there is some weaknesses around here. So here the inside of the CFM LEAP engines, yes, these could use a little bit more detailing and a little better shape. They're kind of a little wonky there. And then you got your wing landing lights there. You got your navigational lights on the wingtip there, looking great. And then you got your left side of the aircraft also looking perfect. And then here you have the nose. I get that the focus there. The nose could be a little bit better shaped. Or I mean the cockpit windows could be just a little bit better shape. And proceeding to the right side of this aircraft, so So here's the right side of the aircraft. You have the R1 door there, and you have another view of the the nose landing gear there. It's a little bit tilted down, so that's a little unfortunate. Then this engine's a little tilted up as well, so that's a little unfortunate there. So this side of the aircraft also has the baggage hold, so you do have one below the Southwest titles there. You got another one in the back, and then you have the R2 door. So that is it for the overview portion of this review. And alright, so it's comparison time for the Southwest 747 MAX 8. So on your left, you got the Phoenix models Southwest MAX I just reviewed. Then in the middle, you have the Gemini Jets Southwest 747 MAX 8. This was their 2021 re-release. They have made several releases of that, so I wanted to do the most recent one just for, an accurate comparison. And then we get the NG model Southwest 747 MAX 8 over here. So let's get started off with the comparison between the Phoenix and the NG Southwest MAX 8. So let me start off with the comparison of these two models. Obviously, the first thing you're going to notice is the NG heart livery is way too dark. And that is really unfortunate. While the Phoenix model's heart livery, it's still dark, but not as bad as the NG. The NG is terrible, in my opinion. And then another, but that's the only thing that Phoenix has got better than NG. NG overall has a better 747 MAX mold than the Phoenix. Just look at the nose shape of the NG. It's so much better than the Phoenix version. The Phoenix nose is a little bit too pointy. The cockpit windows could just be a little bit better. The nose landing gear could be better as well. It could be a little bit taller, while the NG version is the perfect height. And then the engines on the NG are better as well. Even the NG engines have a slightly too small ring, but I'll take that over the massive ring on the Phoenix engines. And then of course the Phoenix engines do have the poor not poor quality, but the pretty mediocre fan blades, while the NG has better fan blades overall. And you can just see that. You can just see that right here. So there's the NG fan blades, and there's the Phoenix fan blades. So overall the NG does have a better mold. But what about Gemini Jets? So let's bring over the Gemini Jets. So here you have the Gemini Jets Southwest MAX 8 on your right. And overall, the Gemini Jets Southwest MAX 8 does have a better heart livery than the Phoenix. And I did review this model already on my YouTube channel. It's a couple years old, but it does go over this model in better detail. But some of the main highlights of Gemini versions, obviously the livery, and their Max mold is actually really good. And overall, if I had to choose a Max to buy from all the manufacturers, I would get the Gemini Jets version. It is the best version. But the Phoenix does have Gemini beaten on the antennas. They do have bottom antennas, while the Gemini Jets does not. And the Gemini Jets has some wing flex and QC issues, while the Phoenix does not. But the nose section on the Gemini Jets is better. It has a good cockpit windows like the NG version. The nose landing gear is a good height to it, and it's a better shape overall. So overall, if I had to buy a Southwest 747 MAX, like I said, I would get the Gemini Jets version. And if you're really looking for a Gemini Jets Southwest MAX, I would highly recommend the 2018 version. It is the best one in my opinion, but just to make this comparison a little bit more accurate for our current times, I just went with the most recent version. So that's it for the comparison portion of this review. All right, so it's time to score this Phoenix model. So proceeding on to the JT score portion of this review. So overall, this Phoenix model is a fairly decent model. So the fuselage for this aircraft has received a 5 out of 5. It's a pretty good shape there. No complaints there. The nose of this model only received a 3 out of 5. It could just be a slightly better shape there, and the cockpit windows could be better. The tail portion of this model has received a 5 out of 5. The wings have received a 4 out of 5. The landing gears have received a 4 out of 5 as well. They could just be a little bit better. The engines have received a 3 out of 5, as well as the livery has received a 3 out of 5. The engines, they need more detailing. The fan blades could have been better detailed. The livery could have been a little bit lighter. It's a little too dark like the NG version, which I've covered in that comparison portion, but the livery overall is all right. It's a little bit better than NG. And then the printing has received a 4 out of 5. There's some spots in this model that could be printed just a little bit better. The aerials have received a 5 out of 5 because Phoenix actually puts aerials on their models, so including the 2 antennas on top, the 3 antennas below. QC has only received a 4 out of 5 on this model because this model did arrive with a slightly loose wing, so that's pretty unfortunate there. Yeah, pretty unfortunate QC slip. So the final score for this model is a 40 out of 50, or an B, an 80%. And this is a good model under the JT score standard. And alright, folks, so this concludes today's review for this Phoenix model Southwest Boeing 747 MAX 8 with the 1000th Boeing 747 for Southwest Airlines. So overall, this is a good Phoenix model, and that's all I really got to say for this video. So I'm JT Pilot. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this video, and have a wonderful day.